Okay, so we are in a game, The Huntsman, Winter's Curse, and let's begin.
Once upon a time, on a farm deep in the realm of Vardhelm, a young woman lived with her father and 4 older brothers. Her father taught the brothers to plough and to sow, but one by one the brothers grew restless and left him, seeking greater adventures and following rumors of treasure. As Queen Freya's army crept closer to Vardhelm, the young woman said to her father, "Do not teach me to plough and sow like the others. Teach me to wield a sword and block a blow and use my enemy's strength against him." So her father took out the armor and sword he'd set aside long ago, and he taught his daughter. He knew she would need to defend herself, living in such perilous times. Only when the young woman's father died did she set off on a journey of her own to learn what had become of her missing brothers. When others urged her to stay and help defend Vardhelm, she told them the truth, that she hated unfinished stories, and that before she joined that new battle, she needed to find out where her brothers' tales and her own tale ended first.
Locations are the starting points for quests within the game. You will discover new locations as the game progresses. Quests. Selected locations will display available quests. This symbol guides you to a main quest. Map movement. Ooh, a map movement. And it is a 3D map because the lighting is dynamic. Ooh. So I am a young lady with a sword and my journey begins. Elizabeth enters local village shop. Hello, Elizabeth. It's been a while since I last saw you here. Yes, I've been busy caring for my father. Of course, I was sorry to learn of his death. I will miss him much, but I will do my best to honor all he has taught me. He was a good man. We can ill afford to lose one of those, but in these troubled times, perhaps death's a mercy. You've heard that Queen Freya means to take Vardhelm. I do not look forward to that battle. They say there is no stopping her. Perhaps, but that is not my concern now. I must go on a journey. These are perilous times to travel. Before I lost my father, I lost 4 brothers. It's past time to find them, if I can. Well, it's not as if remaining in Vardhelm is much safer. Sometimes danger finds us whether we will it or no. What can I get you, Elizabeth? I need a rain cloak, rations, as well as flint for a fire. My journey begins in the forest to the southeast. At least one of my brothers hinted he was heading that way. That forest was a dark place during the late Queen Ravenna's reign. Some say darkness lingers there still. What do they say, exactly? Whispers that Queen Ravenna has not been dead long enough for the land to fully heal. They say dark creatures linger there still, eager to trap unwary travelers who think the forest safe. If you must go, hire someone to go with you. Have you someone to recommend? This is my cousin Simon. If you hire him, you can have your supplies from me on credit and pay me when you safely return. Well, I could use the help. I can pay you half your wages now and half when we return. That's a fair bargain. I'll gather my things. Here are items you requested. Travel safely, Elizabeth. I do not ask for safety, only for the chance to find my brothers. and perhaps at last have some adventures of my own, told Elizabeth with a smile on her face. The forest. Into the dark. The road leads that way. Where we go there are no roads, Simon. I seek the heart of this forest. Oh no, lady, you cannot mean to go there. They say that trees in this forest can swallow a man whole. During Queen Rowena's reign, perhaps, but those days are behind us. You're not afraid, are you? I don't fear any man or beast, but I'm no fool. I can't spend those coins you promised me if I'm dead. Well, we can't let him go, can we? Truly, there is nothing to fear here. I'm no coward, yet a friend of mine went into those woods once and never returned. When they went looking for him, all they found left were his bones. Courage wasn't enough to save him before that fate. I'm sorry for your friend. However, no life is without risk. He could as easily have died in his bed. Our path lies in the forest. Speak for yourself. I'll have my wages and be on my way. I'm hardly going to pay you if you turn aside at that first hint of danger. My friend was an honorable man. For all the good it did him, I suffer from none of his scruples. Pay me in coin or pay me with your own life's blood. Simon draws his spear. Elizabeth's medallion begins to glow. Suddenly, a raven swoops down and tugs on Simon's purse. What the? Simon whirls around as the bird flies off. Elizabeth steels herself for battle. Okay, so we have some action cards and action bar, and we attack. Okay. And we attack and invigorate self. Invigorate self. Oh, invigorate, we are moving faster. And now, search for 3 turns. What does search do? No idea. Okay. Let's heal. Okay, let's just finish him. The game crashed. The game has crashed. Okay, let's try to restart it. Okay, we have returned. Same screen. We don't seem to crash. Everything's fine. Okay, so we got 1 XP point, experience point, and worn boots. Okay, let's try Putin So these are my cards, and I can equip an accessory. Here's accessories. Worn boots. Equipped. Okay. Weapon, armor, accessory 1. Weapon. Father's sword. Close bandages. Get these 2 cards, and with worn boots we get these 2 cards. Okay. Red potion. I don't think we want to heal these early in the game, right? Yeah. Armor, old armor. Yeah. It is fine. And Elizabeth is very, very pretty. I like the style of drawing and this character. Very pretty. Well, the shopkeeper won't be pleased when he learns I killed his cousin. The raven lands on a branch and stares down at Elizabeth. Are you judging me? I had no choice. The raven caws, then takes off. But a curious bird. The light of Elizabeth's medallion goes out. When did my medallion start glowing? It's never done that before. With the sun having set, the forest suddenly feels more ominous without the light. I might as well take Simon's spare sword with me. It might come in handy. Short sword. Okay. I have a weapon. So that is father's sword, that is short sword, and it indeed the graphics of the sword is changing as well. Okay, let's equip father's sword for now. Unexpected dangers. If my brothers did enter this forest, they likely did it here, where the forest meets the road from Wardhelm. A wolf's howl pierces the forest silence. Elizabeth's medallion glows once again as the wolf steps out of the shadows. Well, it's not the trees looking to attack me, but a more ordinary threat, as one might find in any wood. Kirk! The raven dives down to intercept the wolf. It pecks at the tail of the wolf, distracting it. Coming to my aid again, you clearly have a warrior's heart, but here, a sword will make swifter work of this creature. Stay safe, Sir Raven. So we have status effects. So I am crippled. Decreases damage output. Okay. So we don't need to invigorate, because invigorate moves us further on this line. We will just attack, right? Well, maybe we can invigorate. I'm not sure how much 20 is. We can get a double turn by attacking, right? Invigorate self and 40, 20. Let's go with 40. What does it do? Oh, okay. With the next one, we'll be able to do like a double attack. Like this. Oh no, still not enough. Oh, it's only for this turn, right? Okay, let's just finish him. Oh no. That's twice you've helped me now. You are more use than 10 shopkeepers' cousins. Pity you can't tend these wounds for me as well. I know. There is only so much a bird can do, unless you'd like to fetch me a healer. No, I didn't think so. But don't worry about me. I'll just find some place to rest and be good as new by morning. The raven flies off. The light in Elizabeth's medallion fades. That's twice now my medallion has glowed in the presence of danger. But I dare not waste strength worrying about that now. I must find shelter for the night. I've got some fur. Dark cave, a clue. Let me take a look. Accessory, some fur. Yeah, we probably don't need it so far. After some searching, Elizabeth finds a cave. She cautiously peeks inside. It seems this cave has been used by others in the past. I'm glad there is wood here. I'm in no shape to gather any myself, and that scrap of cloth will let me bind my wounds without sacrificing my blanket. Elizabeth starts a fire in the cave. Shadows dance on the walls around her. Elizabeth picks up the scrap of cloth. There is a letter G embroidered on it. I know this cloth. It's part of my brother George's cloak. Did he see shelter here too? George would not have parted with his cloak lightly. I fear something terrible has happened. Anxious to see some rest so she can look for her brother in the morning, Elizabeth lays down to sleep on the cave floor by the fire. Firelight glows on the cave walls as a stranger quietly enters the cave. He kneels beside Elizabeth and touches her wounds. His hands glow with a faint light. Come morning, Elizabeth wakes alone in the cave, feeling refreshed. What a strange dream I had. My wounds, they're healed? How is that possible? My party reached level 2. Hit points, ability points. Okay. Oh, so I can deselect abilities. I can use speed, beasts, hand size, or hit points. Okay, so I'm playing as a girl. I suppose I should be a nimble and quick warrior, so I'll put 1 to speed. And what about the cloak? Yes, if we go for speed, let's go full speed. Buff herself, invigorate 40, heal. Let's go for speed. We don't really need this surge. Surge is the opposite of speed, like a buff for a future turn. Okay. A fated meeting in the forest. Why is this shining steel? Yes, I know. These and these, but I want this. Okay? Okay, all good now. Look, footprints. I was too weak to see them last night. If George truly did rest in that cave, perhaps they'll lead me to him. Elizabeth follows the prints deeper into the forest. I feel so much better this morning. I'm ready for anything now. That was power in that dream, power I do not yet understand. The forest rustles. Elizabeth is being followed. What's that? Who's there? Who are you? What? You're not a wolf? You look like a wolf and a goat in one. Okay. Attack! Attack! Oh, two slows. Okay. Attack! And one more attack to finish you off. Two more wolves appear from behind some vines. Those vines were just hiding the real danger here. Beyond the wolves, the stranger appears again. Okay, new party member. Okay. Okay. A broken mirror. You? But you're just... Here comes the wolves. Let's save the introductions for later. Marcus. So... you attack all enemies. Okay. We can also attack all enemies. Okay. Okay, attack 3 minus 2. 1. Okay, let's not do that. Let's shield. So we can just attack and kill one of them. Attack. And we attack. And we attack. Okay, so far so good. Wolves aren't the only danger here. Look out for those vines. Those vines. Oh, nasty vines. Okay, 50 health. Well, maybe this is something we should do a search for, but at the same time we should do a search when we don't have, we need it for like splash attacks. Yeah, it will be a lone battle. Let's maybe start shielding ourselves. Ten damage, that's a lot. At least we're not crippled. So this is us, and we just attack. Now we go for a search, since we are still crippled. Damage output -2. Oh no. It's crippled us again. Okay, we will now do some damage. And attack. So we'll just try to make it as to get rid of it as quickly as possible. Maybe shield ourselves. Cripple. It's okay. Attack. That was not a good attack. 3 -4. Well, maybe we should heal. You are real. You weren't a dream after all. Well, I received stranger thanks. I received stranger thank yous for helping fair maidens in distress. I wasn't in distress. Is this why I'm supposed to reassure you that you're nonetheless fair? I wasn't asking for that. Worry not. I can see your skill in battle well enough. My name is Marcus. It is a pleasure to fight by your side. Oh, my name is Elizabeth. By the way, how did you know where to find me last night? Marcus pokes the dead vines with his staff. These are no natural plants. Hey, why do you ignore my question? Yes, I want to know the answer. No, really? How did you know where I slept last night? I was on my own errand in the forest when I saw you stumbling toward the cave. I followed, thinking you might need some help. Even a skilled warrior could flounder in this dark place, where worse things than wolves and vines have been corrupted by their own fear and desire. What desires can a vine have? Everything that lives desires something, and corruption is often not far behind. But come, let us leave this place. The roots of the forest plants are deeply entwined, and the nearby trees will soon learn of the destruction here. I don't recall inviting you to join me. Yet I think our paths lie together. We obviously fight well together. The last man I hired to accompany me betrayed me at the forest's edge. He was a coward then. As you see, I have already entered the forest and won't betray you on account of that. I ask no pay. Instead, let us look out for one another. A generous offer and a convenient one. If you're not looking for pay, what are you looking for? To confront and destroy my share of the world's own darkness. Elizabeth laughs. That's not the usual reaction to such a quest. You're serious, aren't you? Aye, as serious as I've been about anything in my life. We can handle wolves well enough together, but darkness is not a thing that can be defeated with a sword or a staff. True enough, yet the same cannot be said for those who draw on the dark's power. Well, I don't know about fighting darkness itself, but at least one of my brothers entered this forest. If what you seek lies in the forest too, perhaps our paths do lie together for a time. A green wand. Okay, I have a side quest. Okay, so we have side quests. And we have Marcus, and we apparently have one more place for another hero. All enemies, one enemy. All enemies, one enemy. It's just better. Though it looks like... it looks less presentable, I suppose. Yeah, an older Harry Potter. So you have Surge, that is fine. Or to attack all. A broken mirror. An interesting choice. So far we don't need a buffer, I think, because we can just do more damage, right? Well, we'll see, because we can have some problems with enemies that specialize on debuffing us. So we'll have some turns where we will need to do at least something, and it looks like this something is just buffing or healing. But we have like a girl who heals, so we can just take a broken mirror, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Should we go to the side quest? Because it's available. Snake vine infestation. Didn't think I'd be back so soon. But when I saw these vines so close to home, I had to go back. I knew the villagers would have trouble handling it. At least they aren't as big as the ones in the forest. Oh, straight to the fight. Little small vines. The upper one. Cripple. Well, 10 damage. 10 damage is a lot. Do I heal self? Or do I stun everyone? Probably stun, right? Random enemy. Shield. We should probably attack as soon as... Oh, they're not crippled, they can do 10 damage each. Maybe I should shield. Well, let's shield, I'm afraid. Seven. Heal and invigorate self. Yeah, seems fine. And now, attack! And now, what can I look? Oh, like this. Okay, I want to kill this one faster. Oh, 6H. 10. Okay, so this one is dead. So I should just go with this. Well, is it unfortunate? Attack, attack. Okay, let's use this one. Should be easier. Attack. Random enemy. Who could it be? Let's stun, or I think it will be easier to just do double attack. Uh-oh. I think one of us could die if it gets a 10. It doesn't show how much it will put it back, but I think 20 is not enough. So, yeah, we are not in a good position right now. Well, life is life. That wasn't so bad. Agreed. I have merely died. It's no deal. No big deal. Should we stay for the night? Let's not. I don't really want to run into the shopkeeper and have to explain what happened to his cousin Simon. Snake vine blood. Okay, let's take a look. This blood. Attack 8. Attack 8. Whoa. I think I want that. Stun, invigorate, and this is stun. Cripple. Yes. Whoa. That is surprisingly powerful. Thinny. What is hand size? I don't know, let's just more hit points. Yeah. Can I deselect? Yeah, I can deselect them at any time. Okay. Tracking the lost. My brother George's footprints continue this way. Rescuing 4 brothers is no small task itself. What if they don't wish to be found? Even if I cannot bring them home, I must know what happened to them. I won't leave their stories unfinished. What about your story, Elizabeth? What would you be doing if you didn't have brothers to save? Preparing to help defend Wardhelm against Queen Frey myself, I suppose. Though in my heart I long for more of the world than the farm I grew up on. Elizabeth's medallion begins to glow. Look, it's glowing again. We'd best be careful. I think my medallion tries to warn me of danger, though it didn't warn me about the vines. The footprints end here and there, wolf prints. I fear my brother is in great danger. Perhaps, yet see these flat stones? A man would leave no prints if he continued over them. Stones or wolf tracks? Yes, let's continue to the stones. Let's continue over the stones. If George went that way, you may be able to catch up with them. If the wolves found him, he's likely beyond help anyway. Elizabeth and Marcus follow the path over the stones. The light in Elizabeth's medallion goes out. Oh no. Now the light has gone out again. We need to turn back. Yes. We need to turn back. The medallion first began to glow when I found George's cloak. Perhaps it was not warning me of danger after all, but telling me my brother was near. Elizabeth and Marcus go back and follow the wolf tracks. Elizabeth's medallion glows once more. My medallion glows bright again. I think it really is leading me to George. I'm told my mother gave me this medallion long ago. I was but a babe when she left us, but I don't remember her at all. My father told me Lena was her name. He said it was a tradition in Lena's part of the White Lands to pass medallions such as this from mothers to daughters. Perhaps the medallion was meant to help keep our family together, though if she wanted to do that, she ought never have gone away. Magic is a chancy thing. I would not be so quick to guess at its intentions. Nor would I look to it to set your path. Hold fast to your sword, Elizabeth, it will not betray you. You don't hesitate to fight with magic. Killing with magic is nothing to be proud of, I assure you. Look, over here, another walks this path. I, a dwarf, no doubt on his own errand. Perhaps has seen George pass this way. I must talk to him. Good day, sir. I seek a young man who entered this forest. Have you seen him? The dwarf laughs. Why, isn't the young man you're with good enough for you? Really, I'm not looking for romance. I'm looking for my brother. Now, where is the fun in that? We're not looking for fun, I assure you. You have less of a sense of humor than she does. Don't you know that the story is never about just one thing? Anyway, I have little to offer either of you, save for these poor attempts to bring smiles to your mirthless faces. I've seen no one pass this way save for, but no. I've sworn to keep his location hidden. The one you saw? Could he be one of my brothers? I suppose it's possible, but he is a poor candidate to replace your young man anyway. His heart is already taken. Elizabeth sighs. Truly, I don't seek to give my heart to anyone. I only seek my brother's. There you go again, turning your banter to deadly seriousness. But if we must be serious, tell me this. What is so important about your mission that I should deny my friend his privacy? The Snow Queen's army approaches Wardhelm. I must find my brothers before her forces prevent me from doing so. Now, that's no laughing matter. My friend has no love of that icy queen. Very well, I'll take you to him. But if my friend asks, tell him you forced me at sword point, alright? Mightn't he try to kill us if we say that? Better you than me. Come on then, quickly, before I change my mind. A forest huntsman. The dwarf Nyan leads Elizabeth and Marcus through the forest. Elizabeth's medallion stops glowing as they approach the huntsman Eric. It looks like he's been drinking. Is that good or bad? It means his aim will be worse and his jokes better. If you leave now, Nyan, I'll pretend I didn't see you. Is that any greeting to give a friend, Eric? Oh, and see to it you get rid of them both, seeing as my location is supposed to be a secret and all. Eric, those two lovebirds are on a mission. Something about lost brothers. How could I leave them wandering in circles, knowing you might be able to help them out? They offered you gold, didn't they? Now you hurt my feelings. The huntsman sighs. You always were a softie for the pretty ones, weren't you, Nyan? Very well, I'll listen to the no doubt sorry tale just as soon as you promise you won't tell anyone else where I am. Next time I'll ask for gold, you have my word. Get your ugly face out of here before I decide to rearrange it for you. See, he's a softie too. Good luck. Nyan turns and disappears into the forest. Now, who are you two, and what did Nyan think was more important than letting me drink in peace? I seek my brother, who ventured into this forest. Is he yet living? I dearly hope so. Then no. Nothing in this forest but ghosts and overly friendly dwarves. Well, we're not ghosts. We're all of us ghosts, or we will be soon enough. Will you have a drink? The huntsman offers Elizabeth and Marcus his flask. No, thank you. I must stay alert on my journey. But please, have you seen my brother? Drinking first, questions later. No way to know whether to trust a person until you've shared a drink. Well, unless you face them in single combat, you can learn a lot about a person by how they fight. But you two hardly have the look of warriors about you. Drink or face in combat? I guess we face in combat. Very well, I'll face you in combat. I admire your spirit, girl. Let's see what you've got. What did he buff? Prevents damage. 6. Okay. Like... Я не do I need to break it, or it prevents like all the damage? Oh, it's like a shield. Okay. 145 HP. Oh my god. So far so good. So far so good. Attack, heal, probably attack. That was well fought. You have a lot yet to learn, but your spirit is pure and your hand true. Sadly, there is nothing like a fight to turn one sober in a hurry. How can I help you two? I'm looking for my brother. Have you seen him? Tall guy wearing a cloak. Yes, that's him. Nope, haven't seen him. But you just said... Just joking with you, girl. Yes, I saw a man like that, followed by a slathering pack of wolves he was. They were heading north by northeast, beneath that long, low overhang that cut through this part of the forest. You mean the wolves were chasing him? Following him, chasing him, it's hard to recall. I'm more focused on my drinking than on men and wolves at the time. Speaking of which, is there anything more I can help you with before I return to that singular task? No, and thank you for your help. You are quite welcome. I hope you live long enough to find him. Travel well, strangers. And you as well. I just hope we can trust the Huntsman in the directions. That man had a hint of magic or madness about him. I cannot tell which. I wouldn't turn down a chance of magic, I'll tell you that. Magic is not to be trusted. You, of all people, should know that. Queen Freya uses her deadly ice magic to threaten your very home. Yet you used your magic to heal. I seek, as much as I can, to use my magic for noble purposes. But I cannot change what magic is. A dark force that ultimately corrupts all those who wield it. But that would mean you think you are corrupt. I can control a sword and a knife and choose the purposes I set them to. I can decide how to use magic as well. I wish it were that simple. Elizabeth and Marcus' conversation is interrupted by growls. I think we'd best save our philosophy for later. A pack of wolves. Apparently a white wolf is a stronger one. -1. All right, -2. Oh no. Okay, I guess I'll heal. After the battle, Elizabeth notices her medallion is once again glowing. Seems we are headed the right way. Oh, more of George's cloak. My brother is near, I know it. Those wolves seem stronger and more aggressive than the others we fought. Please let us not be too late. Oh, level 3. Quicksilver. I wonder where did it come from? Speed 1. Well, it looks like just better. Oh, hand size is the number of cards a player has. Well, well, well. I think Marcus should have a hand size of an increased hand size. Because he has like more... Well, he doesn't really have a lot of buffer, supporting skills, a variety of skills here, also for attacking, but that is just the way before we have 3 members in our group. Let's give you one more card. Big Bad Wolf, sparring with the Huntsman, stargazing. Oh, I can choose anyone. Oh, these are side quests, right? Traveling merchants. Let's go for traveling merchants, maybe. I like coming back to my hometown. Elizabeth and Marcus are 2 travelers on horseback, laden with goods. They look to be merchants. Something moves in the bushes near them. It looks like an ambush. Well, we will warn the merchants, of course. You quickly catch up with the merchants. Look out, ahead of you! The merchants draw their swords as 2 bandits leap out of the bushes. Okay. So we want this one to be a little bit slower. Yeah, here, see? What is this hint? Just damage, and I like it. Oh, I am crippled. 50% invigorate 50 self. What does it mean 50%? Okay, so what does it do? That was strange. Can I stun you? Please. Yes. Good target. So, do I make you slower or do I make you... No, I should make you slower, of course. Oh, it's slower for me. No. So what does it do? Let's pay close attention to her position here. When we do 50% invigorate 50 self. Oh, it has a chance of 50% to invigorate self for 50 points. Okay. No invigoration. Okay, I see. So we need, yeah, just enough damage to kill him. And my last card. It looks like the merchant have taken care of the other bandit. It pays to be able to defend yourself these days. Thank you for your help. The battle would have been much harder without it. Long sword. Judging by the name, have a better one. Oh, 14! And attack self for 4. Oh. Well. Good one, but not for us. Okay, let's do a bit more sparring with the Huntsman. Oh, it's you again. What can I help you with this time? I was hoping you could spar with me so I can hone my skills. I won't go easy on you. I wouldn't ask for that. What are the rules? Let's see. Endure Huntsman's onslaught, try and get through Huntsman's defenses. Well, I'm more like a damage dealer, so we will try to get through Huntsman's defenses. Reduce it to 60%. Okay. So, we probably should start debuffing him, right? Probably, I don't know. No idea. Okay. Just deal damage. Shields, healing. Shield is a bit useless because if the target is not correct, it's like a last resort. More like healing or attack, but no, for now we do attack. And we can as well do healing because we'll restore 4 HP for each hero. Slow down, well, I guess, yeah, it won't matter for now. We need to get him to about 80 HP. Yeah, I guess we should heal now. Since he has a buffer. Prevents 6 damage. Let's try to go for heal with this guy. So does it still... is it still 6? Let's try one more. Well, we don't have a choice actually. Oh, so it just doesn't update here if we have already dealt some damage. I think it's time to shield myself, actually. Oh, that's all. Well done, you show much promise. Thank you. Necessity is a great teacher, I've found. Indeed, here, have this. I liberated it off someone earlier, but it really isn't my style. Throwing daggers. Accessory. Just one card. Reduces damage by 1 versus attacks. Well, do we really need to reduce damage? Well, we might need it. And what do we equip it? Heal, I guess we don't need this one, right? We don't need bandages. Yeah, let's change our bandages. Those daggers. And stargazing. Night falls and Elizabeth and Marcus are forced to stop until morning. They find a sheltered area, build a fire and share a meal. Beneath the forest canopy, I can barely see the stars. I wonder if I'd be able to see the same constellations as at home, if I could. You miss your village, don't you? Well, I don't regret leaving, if that's what you're asking. I've always wanted to see more of the world than my own town. But I suppose everyone misses the place they're from. Don't you miss your home? I doubt they miss me. I snuck away like a thief in the middle of the night. I was so sure in those days that I could find something better than my family's simple life. And did you? Yes, to my everlasting sorrow. What do you mean? Marcus shakes his head sadly. Perhaps someday I'll be ready to answer that question, but not now. How about your family? Do you miss them? Sometimes. Mostly when a fair maiden comes alone and turns my thoughts to them with her questions. Come, let's set watches and take turns getting some sleep. Elizabeth takes first watch. Marcus crawls into his bedroll and is soon asleep, leaving Elizabeth alone with her thoughts and the night sky. I still feel I know less of your story than you know of mine, Marcus. Will that change as we continue to travel together? Oh, just a little bit of story. No fights. I like that. Big bad wolf. My medallion is so bright now, and oh, it's hot too. George can't be far now. A wolf pack emerges from the bushes. Well, a regular encounter. Yeah, let's just attack. In theory, we could aim for these black ones, because they have less health and it is easier to knock them down. But I thought that for now we can just focus on this one. How much cripple does he have? 5, 4. So minus a lot. Okay. Oh, 0 damage. How could you? But crippling on this one is, yeah, not so much. 4. I can't do 4 in any way, so I'll just stun. Can I do 4? Yes, I can. Finally. Let's go for this one. So... not lucky. Well, okay, doesn't matter too much. He's not crippled, so he will go first, so we can kill this one. And finish. I think that's all of them. Elizabeth and Marcus hear heavy breathing. Or perhaps not. What unnatural creature is that? One that embodies the darkness and corruption of magic's very heart. Ooh. A big wolf. Has some vampire powers. He can heal himself. Ooh. Yeah, this time we will kill the small ones, so they don't get in our way. So we need 8. I don't think Elizabeth has something to deal 8 damage, so let's help her a bit. Oh, she had... Well, okay. Invigorate... No. More damage, better. Oh, no. Maybe Invigorate is better. Because we would like to cripple for 4. I think it was a misplay on my part. I didn't remember her exact cards. Well, now... Yeah, I think it's attack. Now it is cripple. What's that, sir? Now he has a weak attack. 0 damage. Okay. And now we can finish him off. Alright, so far so good. That's like a very weak attack. And I have also noticed that generally attacks that simultaneously deal damage and heal, they're kinda overpowered, so usually when you do game balancing you try to make it as weak as possible, and then it doesn't deal enough damage and it doesn't heal enough, so it's borderline useless. Okay, increase damage output. Okay. The monstrous wolf collapses, gravely wounded. The creature transforms into a man whose eyes are covered by a wolf-shaped mask. Elizabeth gasps. "George?" George looks up at Elizabeth. "Elizabeth, I did not expect to see you here, though perhaps I should have. I sought treasure in this forest, but then I learned that power was my true desire. I have failed to hold that power, but if you've come this far, dear sister, you may yet succeed where I have failed." George dies. Red light flows from George's mask into Elizabeth's medallion. The mask dissolves to ash and crumbles away. It's gone. "Have you no healing magic that could save him?" "You don't know what you ask. I'll not use my magic to bring someone back from the dead." "But could you do it? Is it possible?" "No, I can't. I won't." Marcus transforms into a raven and flies up into a tree. So, it was a raven. I see. "Sir Raven? That was you?" Marcus, in raven form, looks down at Elizabeth as she gazes up at him, her medallion glowing faintly. That's one of the lady's dark creations down, but 3 more yet remain. I shall not rest until they're all destroyed. So we get old armor and we have worn leather armor. More like a buffing cloak, but invigorate, haste. That could be interesting. Like a long-term buff in case we are debuffed. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Complete book. Elizabeth is determined to find her other brothers and save them from the dark enchantress who holds them in thrall. When she discovers a village terrorized by giant spiders, she hopes the spiders' unnatural magic means her brothers are near. Click Store to purchase the next book and find out what happens next. Oh, okay. So this will be the end of our current book, and I think this is a good place to end this playthrough. Thank you for watching, and as usual, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you like. Have a good day, and thank you for watching. Thank you.